All right, guys. All right, all right, all right. We are live with another one, y'all. What's up, what's up, what's up? Hopefully you are having a good one, guys, all right? Like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, okay? And like I always say, it takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, all right? And you already know what it is, guys. You already know what it is. We are live with another one, okay? And topic of discussion today has to be, guys, it has to be, there's no fights today. Usually every weekend, the UFC, they give us, they give us something. Whether, it's a shitty card that on paper looks like shit, but then all of a sudden it delivers, right? Once the event gets started, or a good, just a good card. Well, today, guys, this is when you start really appreciating the UFC, man. You really gotta appreciate, you know, we gotta appreciate them, man. All right, because I remember back in the day when I first started, watching mixed martial arts, UFC specifically. Let me tell you something. There wasn't an event for like, what? I want to say every 2 to 3 months. You know what I mean? There was an event, a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? And there wasn't a lot of fights. Like there weren't like the only fights you could catch is the replays on Spike. Okay? All right, guys? And that is just the truth. All right? So you got to appreciate what the UFC is able to give us. It's a you know, it's a balance. It's a balance, man. It really is. It's a fucking balance, man. Because the product that the UFC is delivering right now to us as a fan, from my perspective, it's it's shit. All right, it's good sometimes, but it's shit, man. Okay, compared to what we used to get back in the day, it's shit, guys. Okay, all right. I was spoiled back in the day. All right, I'm talking tremendous cards, top to bottom. And yeah, unfortunately now we get fucking, UFC Apex cards. But this Saturday, we don't have shit, guys. Today, we don't have anything. There's no UFC event. Okay, the only event that the UFC has going on right now is negotiations that, where are they going to end up? Are they going to end up on Netflix? Are they going to end up on Apple TV? I have no fucking idea, guys. All right, but they're not going to be on ESPN. I can guarantee you that. What is the 37? What is 317 main event? Let me check for you, man. Let me check for you. It doesn't take that, it doesn't take that long. But um, there's a lot of rumors. There's a lot of rumors going around with the UFC 317. I heard through the grapevine, that Duplessis hurt. So I don't know who's headlining UFC 317. That is in June 28th. I mean, that's right around the corner, man, and that's crazy. That's right around the corner, and they don't even have a main event for that one. What is it? April. April was almost done. So June, or April, May, June. Damn, we're like two and a half months away from this event, and this shit is not even. There's no main card. There's no main event. The UFC is dropping the ball, guys. I keep telling you guys. The UFC's dropping the ball. Look at where we at right now. Somebody just asked me on the chat, UFC 317 main event. Who is the main event? I'm looking at it right now. I have no idea now. The UFC has dropped the ball on this one because usually it takes what, 3 months, if that. No, man, they would have been announced this event. It's crazy. I don't know who the fuck is headlining that, but I've heard some rumors that Duplessis DDP is he's actually injured. I've heard some rumors to the grapevine that DDP is injured, and now, the Chimaev and DDP fight might actually not happen, guys. And I'm devastated. When I heard this, I literally almost fell down to my knees and begged the MMA gods, don't let this be true. Don't let this credible source actually be true. I cannot stand what the UFC is doing right now. If DDP is hurt and the Chimaev fight is off, I don't know. I don't know what to say. With now with the UFC 317, I don't know who's gonna headline that. It could be what Islam. Islam probably could headline that. I have no idea. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys, okay? Last pay-per-view was great. Yeah, the last pay-per-view was great, Mars. I do agree with that one. The last pay-per-view was great. I did enjoy it. I thought everybody came out to fight. When it comes to Volk, I was very impressed with how he's able to just stay on top of his game, and his technique was very sharp, and he was able to take some punches. And yeah, congratulations to him. Conor, when you coming back? Conor is never coming back, guys, okay? He's running for presidency over there in Ireland, all right? And nobody's going to vote. The only person that's going to vote for him is himself, okay? Who will win in a fight? A lion, a grizzly bear, or a gorilla? A lion, a grizzly bear, or a gorilla? That's a good one. That's a good one. Lion, a grizzly bear, or a gorilla? I think the gorilla will actually eventually win, in my opinion. I think the gorilla will eventually win, in my opinion. Why? Because I think the gorilla actually has like a thinking brain. You know what I mean? So I think it'll be able to out-strategize the other animals. Bro, Diddy came to my small town. Did he come to your small town, Mars? That's awesome, man. That is awesome. You know what I mean? Was he a good person? Was he a good man? You know what I mean? That's what's up, man. That is awesome. Islam GOAT. Wouldn't say that. Very good fighter, though. John versus Tom, never happening. Guys, okay, Conor McGregor on the chat already said it. I've been said it on multiple lives before. John Jones is not coming back. He is not fighting Tom Aspinall. Guaranteed. I think he's sponsoring my old high school because they posted a picture with DDP and the staff. Wow, that's amazing, man. That is amazing. That is amazing, man. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. He's doing some good stuff, helping out the world. That is awesome. Joe Biden versus the sloth. Why wouldn't they vote? Except the feminists all love him there. I don't know. I mean, from my opinion, why would you vote for Conor to run your country? I mean, the guy is having trouble running his own life. I mean, he's been in multiple cases. He's been in trial in front of a judge. He has another case from a freaking NBA playoff game, catching cases in a bathroom stall. Guys, that's the reason why nobody will vote. In my opinion, if you vote for a guy like that, you're idiotic, all right? You're crazy. How are you? Well, Lee Gibson, I am doing great, Lee Gibson. I cannot say I'm doing bad. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other people out there that's doing much worse. All right, I've seen it. All right. So I just appreciate all the good stuff, man. I just appreciate all the good stuff. And when something good happens, like right now, I'm feeling good. I'm healthy. You know what I mean? So I said, why not get on the live? I haven't been on in a little bit, so might as well get on and talk about a little bit about mixed martial arts and chop it up with you guys. You hear me? What year would you say UFC peaked? Mars, that's a fucking terrific question. Shit. My gosh. Man, that's a good question. I think I think um I think mixed martial arts. Man, that's a tough question, man. Mars, that's a tough question. I don't know if I could even answer that, man. To be honest, maybe in 2017, 2016, probably 2017. You know what I mean? Is when, you know, like shit was at like an all-time fucking high. You know what I mean? So that's what I would say. You watch boxing? Not anymore, guys. I do not watch boxing anymore, man. I do not watch boxing anymore. I'll catch a fight every so often. Like if one of my homies, you know, they invite me to an event and they're like, hey, whatever. I'll definitely come out and watch a fight. Hunter Campbell is my friend's uncle. Hunter Campbell is my friend's uncle. Oh, that's what's up, man. Congratulations to that, man. Tell Hunter Campbell I said what up. Tell him tell Hunter Campbell to actually do a better job of running this organization here. Okay. Who's Hunter Campbell though? Hunter Campbell. Who's Hunter Campbell? Oh, I'm looking him up right now. I just want to make sure. Oh, the guy running the UFC. Yeah, the guy who's gonna run the UFC. Let me tell you something about this guy, okay, guys? Hunter Campbell. If you do know Hunter Campbell, okay, and Hunter Campbell is your friend, is my friend's uncle. Well, tell Hunter Campbell I said he needs to get more. Well, how can I say this? He needs to indulge in what the actual UFC fan want, not the casual UFC fan. I'm talking about the hardcore, what I mean, UFC fan. What the fuck they want? Because right now they fucking slipping. All right. First of all, let's start with the Ultimate Fighter. There's multiple lives on here. All right, I already repeated this. Nobody wants to watch Daniel Cormier and Chael Sonnen be coaches for the Ultimate Fighter. Nobody wants to watch that. That shit is not entertaining. But you know what would have been entertaining? Adesanya and Strickland. Can you imagine that shit? Adesanya and Strickland as coaches for the Ultimate Fighter. Oh my God! If you could just share that with Hunter Campbell, okay, and tell him it comes from OE MMA TV. Tell him to pay me in royalties for that one, okay? Because they're gonna need that. All right, put that in their back pockets. Because unfortunately, they're ruining the fucking Ultimate Fighter, and that's the one show that actually gave them stardom. Fucking pathetic. Good to hear. Like and subscribe, guys. Yeah, Mars. Yeah, Mars. Guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay? Takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it. It peaked when it was Brock Lesnar. Fuck, man. You out of your mind. Are you serious right now? Brock Lesnar? You're out of your mind. No way. No way. VA Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez was an animal. 2018 it peaked. Biggest fight that year. I mean, somebody is starting to agree with me. You know, that's exactly what I said. I said 2017. You know, like right around that area. Look at that. Somebody is right with me. Look at that. It's the ultimate unk now. It's it's driving me crazy. Okay, it's driving me crazy. I can't understand why they not doing their due diligence, okay, and really sitting down at a table and talking about it, because they need to talk about how they need to revamp a lot of divisions in the UFC. First of all, the women's division, okay, bantamweight division, they need to revamp that shit. That shit is in shambles. The men's flyweight division, they need to do something with that. And the men's heavyweight division, guys, shambles. And the Ultimate Fighter, there's a few things I think they need to revamp. They need to fix. I understand they're trying to focus in onto getting this TV deal, because obviously ESPN has dropped the ball. But there's a lot of shit that they need to fix. Sherry is the best for me. Shara is the best for me. What has Shara achieved to be that ruthless striker? Nevertheless, I have no idea. I have no idea. So the next pay-per-view is UFC 315, Bilal Muhammad versus JDM. That is the next pay-per-view. We shall see how that goes. I honestly think, Bilal Muhammad is going to destroy the guy. That's my opinion on that one. I just don't see. Excuse me, guys. I just don't see how that JDM guy could beat Bilal Muhammad. Bilal Muhammad is just such a great athlete. He really is. A lot of people think he sucks. He's not entertaining. He's this and that. But I tell you what, he's not losing. W me. And then Sandhagen versus Figueredo. That's a really, really good fight. And then obviously the next UFC fight night happening towards the end of this month. Ian Gary versus Carlos Prates. That's the fight that I really want to see. Even though the card is terrible, this UFC fight night is terrible. Okay, terrible. Like, who was the co-main event again? Anthony Smith was the co-main event. Like, if you have Anthony Smith as a co-main event, you know the card is going to be terrible. All right, no disrespect to, the Lionheart. No disrespect to Anthony Smith. But I'm sorry. As soon as I saw Anthony Smith as a co-main event, I said, this card is going to be trash. This card is going to be trash. But luckily, the headliner is a great fight. Ian Gary versus Carlos Prates. At least that's a good one. You know what I mean? And there's a couple fights in here and there that are interesting. But guys, the UFC sleeping at the wheel. By the way, what's up with you, bro? Been training lately? Man, it's funny. I haven't gone back. The last time I did train was like about 3 weeks ago. And we were going over some shit, and man, I hit my head. Like I literally hit my head. I have a mark here now. Like I hit my head, and yeah, it fucking left like a burn mark on my fucking head, because of the mat. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, it pissed me off. But yeah, it's been 3 weeks since I have, but I've been training my body. That's really what I've been focusing in on. You know what I mean? Now that I'm getting older now. You know what I mean? I'm getting older, and I'm trying to take care of my body. I'm actually a lot thicker than than I was like about a month ago. And not only that, but I'm starting to really push. I'm starting to really push around some serious weight. To be real, I'm thinking about getting a whole rack, like the whole what is it? A bench press and a squat rack. Bench press and squat rack. I'm thinking about getting it just because. Right now I'm going to my little local gym right here where I live at in the condos, and I'm starting. These machines don't have enough weight. Like 200 pounds is not. It's not enough weight anymore. So yeah. Excited for who Patty is gonna fight next. Mars, you're absolutely right. I mean, who can Patty fight next? I mean, we were talking about this the other day. Who should Patty fight next? You know what I mean? I mean, why not put Patty and Justin Gaethje together? Like I said, I think I said that. I don't want to see Justin Gaethje fight Islam. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. He was supposed to fight Dan Hooker. That would have been an amazing fight. But instead, he fought somebody else. Obviously because Hooker got hurt. Had a long layoff. Yeah, I don't want to see Islam fight Gaethje. I'd rather see Gaethje fight Paddy Pimblett. That'll be a good one. How old are you? I'm. You know what? I am old. I am old, man. I am old. A power rack. Yeah, that's basically. Yeah, I guess so. A power rack. I don't know what's it called, but it's like. I know how it looks. You know what I mean? It's like this. It's like, pause, two long thingies, and then and it closes on the top, and then you have your little seat there and whatever. But if you want to do your rack thing, and like you know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. If that's what it's called, a power rack, then yeah, that's what I'm thinking about getting. I'm thinking about getting it. Just because, like I said, man, I've been pushing around. I'm pushing around some serious weight now. You know what I mean? And yeah, when it comes to the machines only carry like up to like 205 or something like that, or something like close to that. And yeah, I'm kind of doing multiple of those. So like, yeah, I need to get free weights so it could get me a little heavier weights than that. I remember you used to watch. I remember you used to watch since early 2000s. So you a old dog. Yeah, man. I am an old dog. I am an old dog, man. Give him Gaethje or Poirier. I don't want to see Patty fight Poirier. Fuck that. No way. Especially for his last fight. Well, no way. That's stupid. That's a waste. Nah, I'd rather see Dustin Poirier fight somebody else. And when it comes to Gaethje, yeah, I'd rather have Gaethje fight Paddy Pimblett. That's a good one, I think. Gaethje fights Paddy Pimblett. Why not? What's Gaethje? What is Paddy Pimblett is ranked eighth right now, so he could definitely fight Justin Gaethje. Why not? I mean, Justin Gaethje fought Rafael Fiziev. You know what I mean? So, and he's ranked 11th. So Paddy Pimblett is ranked ahead of him. He's eighth. So even though I understand Justin Gaethje will be fighting down, but I mean, I think Armin should get the title fight next. I don't want to see Charles Oliveira and Justin Gaethje. I know how that's gonna look. And yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje. Why not? Mm, Put that on. Put that on. I don't see who Dustin could fight. Hooker, Armin. Nah, nah. None of those. Uh, who can Hooker fight? You said Hooker, right? Or Dustin? Oh, who can Dustin fight? Huh. You're right. You're absolutely right. I don't know who could. I don't know. I don't know who could Dustin fight. You know what I mean? I really don't. Because really, as a last fight, nothing really makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, really, nothing makes sense right there as a last fight. Unless you want to see Dustin Poirier versus, I don't know. I don't know. Versus, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck. I really don't. Because Dustin versus Hooker 1 was crazy. A rematch would be hype. It would be, but I don't think that's what Dan Hooker is looking for. You know what I mean? And I don't think that's what Dustin is looking for, honestly. You know? That first fight was vicious, man. I remember that was at the UFC Apex, right? And them, you could hear every fucking punch that they were landing. Woo! It sounded crazy in there, man. It sounded like, man, it just sounded bad. You know what I mean? It really did. Uh, I don't know why Dustin Poirier doesn't fight Kobe Covington. You know, Dustin Poirier versus Kobe Covington. I mean, Dustin Poirier, he should be in it to, he's not chasing a title anymore. So why not? Why not just fucking have some fun fights here? And I think that's an interesting fight, Dustin Poirier versus Kobe Covington. Why not? Book that shit. Book it. I swear though, man, if DDP is injured, if he's hurt, oh my God, man. I'm literally going to I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do, just because the total devastation, man. Total devastation. I wouldn't understand how DDP is injured. Son of a bitch. Uh, yeah, I want Chimaev to I want Chimaev to get that title shot. That's what I want. But yeah, guys, that sounds good. But I don't know if Colby is gonna fight anytime soon. Yeah, I understand that too. Yeah, I understand that too. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, I really don't know what you do with Dustin, to be real. I really don't. And when it comes to Dan Hooker, I mean, Dan Hooker could go fight. Dan Hooker could go fight Max Holloway. You know what I mean? Or Dan Hooker could go fight uh, Charles. But I'd rather watch the Max Holloway fight because you know it's gonna be a banger. If Max Holloway fights Dan Hooker, that's a banger, guaranteed, boys. Nobody's going for any takedowns. So yeah, we could see that Dan Hooker versus Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett, Arman versus Islam, and Charles. I don't know what you do with Charles. I don't know what you do with Charles now. I don't know. Damn, it's hard. It's hard out here for a pimp, huh? Shit, bruh. What do you do? What do you do? But yeah, guys, like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. It takes minimal effort to give me the thumbs up, so you might as well do it, guys, man. All right. Yeah, man, you too. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Enjoy your days, man. Enjoy your days, guys. But yeah, guys, I mean, I I think I don't know. I don't know what the UFC, Hunter Campbell. I don't know what they're doing right now. I don't know what they're doing. They're sleeping at the wheel. You know. There's a lot of fights that they could make, man. There really is. There's a lot of fights that they could make, but I'm not sure if the UFC is gonna do their due diligence. Just because sometimes I don't understand. I don't understand what the UFC is doing. I don't understand who's in charge of shit. You know what I mean? Like, who's in charge of saying, oh, that's a great idea, guys. Yes, let's put DC and Chael Sonnen as the Ultimate Fighter coaches, guys. Yes, yes. Let's do that. That's going to be so entertaining. People are going to watch. Oh, hell yeah. People are going to watch. It's going to motivate them to come to the shows and buy some tickets. It's going to motivate them to, buy some merch. Like, who the fuck is in charge of that shit? Like, I don't know. It's just sometimes it makes me think, like, is anybody there? Is anybody there, man? Because for real, when I say sleeping at the wheel, I mean it. Sleeping at the wheel, guys. Literally, man. Literally, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on right now. You know? I really don't. But next week we got we got a banger. Next week we got a banger. Ian Gary versus Carlos Prates. But we have to first go through the agony of watching the rest of the card and the co-main event. Fucking Anthony Smith. Can you believe that? Can you fucking... Just the thought of it right now, I almost puked. Literally, I almost puked. How is Anthony Smith the co-main event? How? Like how does a how? Once again, who's in charge of this? Is there anybody I could write a letter to? Because shit is getting out of hand, guys. Shit is getting out of hand. The playoffs start today for us. If you're a New York Knicks fan, like I am, the New York Knicks and the fucking city, everybody is about to get fucking to the windows, to the wall. You know what I mean? To the sweat drop down your balls. It's about to get fucking loco. Playoffs start today. Hopefully the Knicks can get the dub. Because if they don't, you know, I just say devastation. Devastation, guys. All right? So the Knicks need to get this dub. All right? This is probably the most important game of their lives right now. Is today. I wonder what time they play. I got to check that out, man. But yeah, guys. It's, what time is it? It's 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock in the morning right now. The sun is out. It's early. It's early on Saturday. You know what I mean? A lot of people are just waking up. Or a lot of people are just waking up, going to work, getting ready to go to work. I have no idea. Or already at work. You know what I mean? So for all the hustlers out there, get the grind on. Get the grind on. Do your thing. Do your thing, man. Do your thing, do your thing, your thing. Do your thing, do your thing, your thing. You feel me? But yeah, guys, we're past the 30-minute mark, and you know what we do after the 30-minute mark. We can talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. It doesn't have to be mixed martial arts related. It could be anything you want. But yeah, man. Crazy times we're living in. Crazy times we're living in, guys. Literally. Yeah, I saw there was an active shooter at a college recently. Over there in FSU in Florida. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. You know, that's why I advise people, you know what I mean? I advise people, you know, get familiar with a gun, man. Get familiar with a gun. Get familiar how to use it. Get familiar with everything, like just everything that has to do with defending yourself. Because I mean, shit, man, you can't even. Can you imagine being at a fucking in a college, right? And you take your bathroom break, you know, in between classes, or class already started, and you're in the middle of class, and you're like, let me excuse myself because I gotta go shit, right? And you go to the bathroom and you go shit, and then all of a sudden, right, you hear fucking guns blasting while you're taking a shit. That's my worst nightmare right there. That's my worst nightmare right there. And not being able to defend yourself while you're shitting, like that is a crazy scenario right there. That's why I carry mine everywhere I go. All right, I carry mine everywhere I go. Doesn't matter where I go, I have it on me, man. And best believe if I'm taking a shit in the bathroom stall, and I hear somebody come through there, blasting, I'm gonna come out of that bathroom stall blasting right back. I was thinking about going to USA for higher education. I'm gonna be an easy target. Uh, Not really, man. People out here are not really about that. You know what I mean? Like if you stay out of trouble, usually trouble doesn't find you. You know what I mean? Um, you gotta surround yourself with the right people or surround yourself with no people. And that's just I'm just being honest. And as far as me, I surround myself with particular people. You know what I mean? I don't surround myself with family. I think that's the worst. And I don't surround myself with anybody that can influence my surroundings. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just do my own thing, stay in my own lane, and I'm very particular who I'm around with. Uh, and that's what you gotta do. You know what I mean? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You know. But yeah, guys, I think I'm out of here, man. My phone's about to die, anyways. You guys have a good one. Stay blessed, and you already know what it is, man. I'm out of here, yo. Peace. Nice talking to you too. Stay blessed, y'all.